Tier 100 is no easy task unless your name happens to be Alistair A and you're a YouTuber and you just outright buy all the tiers. Definitely not throwing any shade, because, guilty is charged. Yes, I too have bought all the tiers a few seasons. But in any case, except for the Tfue versus FaZe case, that's a special case, more specifically legal. Never mind, it's gonna take you some time. So we here at Top 5 Gaming decided to rank the skins you get at the end of the battle pass from worst to best. And we'd love to make it top 10 because as you all know, we're now top 10 gaming because you guys keep yelling at us for posting top 10s on top 5 gaming. All right, we get it, but there are only so many seasons we have to work with, so the 10 version will come. Smash like if you're a dolphin. Use code T5G to get 0% off of any new cosmetics, but become 100% blessed whenever purchasing new skins, and because you love us. But now it's time for the list. Number 8, Lux. Now, though Season 8 brought with it a literal paradise, sunshine, palm trees, and sandy beaches, not everything about this new season was going down that well, and for the first ever time, it involved the Tier 100 skin. Usually, the Tier 100 skin is one of the biggest parts about the Battle Pass and what you'll be grinding for. However, a part of the community weren't entirely satisfied. It's all down to personal opinion, though, and there was still a decent amount of people that loved this new skin, and I'm fairly sure everyone appreciated getting our first ever female Tier 100 skin, but people still argued that as a Tier 100, there wasn't anything particularly special about this skin. No transformation stages, no added armor, and not much except for some different color outfits and her own 24K set. But perhaps this is what they intended. Maybe they were just going for something simple yet stylish, which explains the different outfits that don't change the base model at all. You'll start off with a fairly basic red and black costume, you'll get the white and black style after that, and then the all black outfit for any of you ninja fans out there, and finally her all gold and black design. It's reasonably easy to unlock all these outfits and the added parts of the 24K set, with their challenges consisting of outlasting 500 all the way up to 25,000. As Reddit user Tudor mentioned in one of the million theory posts about Lux, you can notice a heavy dragon and its treasure vibe going on with the design. The golden dragon tattoo and gold laced all throughout the costume. Even the eyes are glowing gold, like you could imagine with the dragons. Many speculated we'd be seeing more from her as some unlocked secret further down the story to do with the dragon eggs we saw, but still nothing yet. And at number 7, we've got Vendetta. By now, you may have seen the odd 1 or 2 Vendetta skins running around the map for those players who somehow have enough to buy the whole battle pass in one chunk. Or they could just be a streamer and it's kind of their job, so that basically means run for the hills. For the rest of us, though, it's all about the grind. Week 2 challenges are almost over, so there'll be another leveling up spree in the next couple of days, but it'll still be a good few weeks before we get enough levels and challenges to finally have a chance at unlocking Vendetta for itself. In its normal form, Vendetta looks almost like a snowboard professional or some kind of city spray paint artist from some far future, which in Fortnite is obviously now. We did get trapped in a bunker for who knows how long after all. It's these kind of skins, though, that do make you question Lux. Vendetta has at least 12 challenges, and they all have unlockables. This time, though, the challenges have been grouped up into different types, collecting 80 to 85 frostbites, outlasting 1,000 to sometimes 10,000 opponents, and completing 45 to 65 weekly challenges. Almost all of those challenges, you can unlock 6 different color themes, as well as his mech axe harvesting tool and retribution backbling. But that's not all. By gaining 20 to 250,000 experience, you can unlock stages 2 to 5 of Vendetta's full outfit, added armor, and face masks. We haven't seen armor styles really since Omega and Ragnarok, and I always appreciated that feature, so it's nice to have it back. It does sound like a lot of challenges, but they're all different kinds and designs, so you could do multiple challenges at the same time. I think Vendetta will definitely be a great skin once I've managed to unlock everything for him, get that smooth stage 5 plated armor on with the bright green hood combo, and I reckon that'll be just like one of my old favorite Omega combos. And at number 6, we've got the Dire skin, which is from Season 6. I feel like it's hard to accurately rank some of these because many of them do have completely unique attributes that essentially make them each great in their own ways. I definitely feel the Dire skin is a prime example of this, and I'd love to see Fortnite make more similar monster transforming skins. Dire's basic form looks like he's from the 80s, and a lot of people actually believe he was inspired after the 1985 film Teen Wolf, just like the film. Dire can transform into a werewolf. Oh my god. In fact, you can unlock 5 other stages for him, ranging from a half werewolf form to a fully turned werewolf that has multiple different colored furs. All unlocked by earning between 30 to 250,000 experience within that season. Unfortunately, back then, the challenges didn't carry over to the next season. You also had the red, blue, yellow, and brown color themes for the jacket that could be unlocked by completing 20 to 60 weekly challenges. Now, even though Dire got ranked 6th, it's still an amazing skin in its own monstrous right, but I think the best part that came out of his Dire creation was, in fact, his Wolf Pack backbling. The black sheathed katana was the backbling everybody wanted. It would be given to you as a reward for reaching stage 5, and to this day, you'll still find plenty of players using it. I'm plenty of players. Number 5 is the Ice King, which came from Season 7. All throughout Season 6, we got teased with a new biome by the oncoming iceberg that crashed onto the island for Season 7. Even before it reached the island, though, a castle-like structure could be seen on top. To whom the castle belonged to, we didn't know yet. But we did begin to realize that we might be seeing some sort of snow or ice-style skin come with it. Sure enough, the Tier 100 skin was in fact an Ice King, and a little ways into the season, we saw the Ice Sphere event at Polar Peaks revealing the Ice King's in-game connection to the story. With his armored and menacing outfit, he looks a lot like a creature from the Lord of the Rings, but he's got that bright and modern, smooth Fortnite look. Funnily enough, Ice King has almost identical challenges to Lux. They both have 3 different color outfits with a few different cosmetics and an emote, and they're all unlockable by outlasting 500 to, once again, 25,000 opponents. You can get the basic blue version of red, white, and gold style, but once again, very similar color themes to Lux. I think the reason people actually rated the Ice King, though, is because he already came in a pretty awesome form to start off with. Plus, he'd been introduced to us in quite a dramatic way as part of the story, so there was already an established connection and a desire for this event-causing skin. But at the end of the season, were you an Ice King fan or a Fire King fan? Let me know down below. Number 4 is Omega from Season 4. Now, we've gotten into the top half of this rank list, and you'll probably begin to notice a pattern with most of these, except the 3rd spot that just stands out all on its own, but the other 3 have a very similar style. Season 4, I think, was when Fortnite really started spoiling us. We'd had a couple of battle passes now, and we've gained a lot of goodies, but now they were evolving the current skins instead of just giving different looks. We saw for the first time in Fortnite with Omega the ability to have different skin stages. His base skin was covered in an almost lightweight armor-like material, but by reaching levels 25 to 80, you could unlock 4 different heavy armor pieces for his full outfit: the chest, legs, arms, helmet, and then also 4 different neon color accents that skim around certain edges of the armor's plate. This Tier 100 skin became a big hit as it not only looked badass for any of the players showing off out there, but without the heavy armor, this was one of the few male slim build skins, and a lot of scrim and pro players loved using the basic form and would just change the neon color to give it a bit of uniqueness. Now, there's so many skins to choose from that most Omegas you see today will be showing off that full body armor, unless they didn't unlock it, that is. But then you find that odd Omega who only has half his armor. And in at number 3, we've got Ragnarok from Season 5. It's a top 3 situation, people. And remember when I said there was that skin that just stood out all on its own? Did you guess it right? Probably. There's not too many Tier 100 skins left, but we give you the one and only Ragnarok to go from Season 4 and getting a bit of nice armor on Omega to Season 5. Yes, it has a similar armor style stage to it, but to where we get such a unique armor and godlike transformation. At his core, Ragnarok was just a normal Viking-like warrior and with matching clothes, beard, and scarred face. He'd definitely been through a few battles, but by earning anywhere between 35 to 500,000 Season 5 experience, you can unlock 5 other stages. Stages 1 to 3 gave you this incredible forged armor for your chest, arms, and shoulders, and as you go through the stages, his beard gets bigger, and at stage 4, you'll be rewarded the full skull face mask and full-grown Viking beard. The final stage 5 will grant you that godlike appearance I mentioned, giving you blue glowing eyes that leave a trail of mist as if he's just powered up into Super Saiyan God form. Number 2 is John Wick from Season 3. Who could forget the infamous John Wick-inspired skin Reaper? Well, I think a few people may have started to, because in recent weeks, we've seen the collaboration between the new John Wick film and Fortnite pop up in so many places that I think it would be impossible to forget. They've got their own continental hotel at Neo tilted for the films. They even rebuilt his house over at the desert. But although we do have a brand new, almost identical looking John Wick skin, we'll never be able to replace the OG Reaper skin. Truth be told, there wasn't even any challenges for this Tier 100 skin. His trusty number 2 pickaxe could be unlocked earlier in the battle pass, and when you did finally unlock the Reaper, you'd get his glider as a free secret reward. No backbling though. By far and for a long time, the Reaper was one of the smoothest and most stylish looking characters in the game. From head to toe, he's dressed up in a 3-piece all-black suit and makes you feel like you look good while you're pulling off some Hitman-like plays. All the male skins before Reaper had been big and bulky, and to be honest, it was nice to see someone of a slimmer build. Whether you liked his style, his shadow blending capabilities, or his more functional build, the Reaper will definitely go down as one of Fortnite's top-ranked skins, not only out of the Tier 100s, but out of nearly all the skins. And in at number 1, we've got the Black Knight from Season 2. This season only had 70 tiers, users. And if I was to look back at all the skins I've used since season 1 of Fortnite, I'd have to admit that the Black Knight will definitely have the most game time played on my account. For me, and for a lot of the community, the Black Knight 100% takes the #1 spot. Now, even though this is a tier 100 list, the season 2 battle pass is technically the first battle pass, which only went up to tier 70. So even though the Black Knight is a tier 70 skin, it's still the max skin. As the name suggests, he has a mostly black color scheme with some red blood splattered across the front. And although this is family-friendly Fortnite, I'm sure they said it was paint or something. To match it all off, you've got those glowing red eyes. The whole outfit is a perfect little masterpiece, and there's many fans of the Black Knight out there that simply appreciate the Black Knight shield that came with him. Like the dire katana, you'll still find many Black Knight shield users today, and you'll often still see a Black Knight running around every now and then too. Keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.